War. What is it good for? I'm told absolutely nothing. And after watching the new Alex Garland film, the director that did that movie where guys give birth to each other out their buttholes, I think he would agree, because we have a new film called Warfare, not to be confused with Civil War, that he did just a year or so back. And I'm going to tell you about it in a spoiler-free review. Before I roll out with my platoon, if you wouldn't mind pulling out that sniper and shooting that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. That way future videos of mine show up in your feed. If you've been here for a while and you really like my content, head on over to patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies, become a member, and you get access to a bunch of exclusive videos each month. It's a good deal for everyone. You know what wasn't such a good deal? The Iraq War. That's what we call a seamless transition. And the film Warfare is going to showcase just exactly why it was a really crappy situation. This movie's just a bit over an hour and a half. It's R-rated, and there's emphasis on the R. This thing is pretty hardcore, which I don't know if the father who brought his little kids in was really anticipating, but they left the theater as grown men. I'll say that. These kids saw some shit in the theater that night. What we have with this film is a group of Navy SEALs who are hiding out in a home that they just took over. The family's still in there. What a nice situation for everyone involved. They're going to use this home to set up camp and spy on the neighbors. And basically this entire movie is going to take place within this small little block. It's a very simple, intimate story that's almost not even a story at all, more just a sad reality. Because this movie's really showcasing that there are no real winners here. People are losing their homes, their livelihoods. The soldiers are risking their lives for their country. And they're thrown directly in the shit in this film. Alex Garland is a tricky one for me because when he's on, he is freaking on. He gets me. He knows what makes me tick. He knows what I like to see. And those moments are all over this film. The intensity of every raw moment. This is one of the grittiest war films I've ever witnessed. He does not shy away from the gore. He does not shy away from the pain and anguish, the fear that are on these young soldiers' eyes. He keeps going back to a shot from the sniper's viewpoint where you get the scope and everything, and that's been done a million times before. But here, he does it so effectively. He does a panning shot at one point that goes on for like a minute, it felt like, as he's slowly looking across the buildings for any sort of threat. And during this entire scene, hell, through most of the movie, I'm tensed up more than an altar boy in the 80s getting to have a one-on-one conversation with the priest. You just didn't know what was gonna happen, when an ambush was gonna take place, if this guy was even gonna get out of that scope alive. There are moments like this littered throughout the film. But then there's the other Alex Garland side of it, the A24, artsy Alex Garland side of it. This guy doesn't get me near as much. I'm still on board, I'm still invested throughout this film, but he definitely goes art house through the thing. When the shit hits the fan, there is a good 15 or so minutes where one of the soldiers is screaming out in agony to the top of his blood-curdling lungs. While that's happening, gunshots are going off, explosions, people are yelling around the room, the comms is getting louder and louder. This is all by design, of course. Alex wants you to feel what they're feeling. He wants you to be in it with them. The issue with this is I don't want to be in it with them. I want to watch it unfold in a movie style of way, not I'm in the room with them and I'm getting annoyed as hell because this guy won't shut the fuck up. And that 15 minutes really was tough to get through. It's kind of like when a baby cries in a movie. After 10 or 15 seconds, it's like, yeah, I get the point. Shut the baby up, go rock him to sleep, give him a bottle, pat him on the back, something, he's got a burp. Or when one of those old-timey phones rings and they don't pick it up until the 5th ring. Pick up the phone! But in this, it's a pure, uncut scream. Let me give you an example. Wipe out. No, not like this. Not like this. And 15 more minutes of that. Yeah! Mortal Kombat! that. Screaming aside, everything else worked very damn well in this movie. The cast is all excellent. We have Will Poulter, who's really come into his own over the last couple of years. I've seen him in a bunch of stuff recently. He's been great in everything. Just in The Death of a Unicorn, he was the highlight of that film. And here again, as a soldier, he's fantastic. Then you have Joseph Quinn, who got super popular from Stranger Things. He hasn't really wowed me in anything yet, but I don't mind him. I think he's a very likable actor to watch on screen. He's also going to be in the new Fantastic Four Baby Steps coming up. So, maybe he'll impress there. I mentioned the gritty realism. This is captured a few different ways. Number one, I don't believe there's music in this movie. If there is, it completely eluded me for most of the movie. It keeps it grounded. It keeps it soundtrack free. The way the film is shot, kind of a guerrilla, free-flowing camera without the shaky nonsense. It's still handled professionally, but there is a little bit of wobble, there's a little bit of wiggle going on to keep you a little bit more engaged with the combat. He plays around with the sound a lot. When an explosion hits, the eardrums might go out for a while. Everything gets a little bit more full. Get out of here! Jesus Christ! I don't think there's a single handgun in the movie. I just did that. There were people that saw Civil War and were disappointed by it. Not me. I actually enjoyed that movie quite a bit. But if you were one on the negative side, it might have been because it was a little slow and there wasn't enough action. This movie has a lot of action, especially in the second half. It is pretty much non-stop. So you're definitely going to get that here. And again, it gets pretty graphic at times. I'm sure the boys a couple seats back that were chewing on their popcorn probably stopped that real quick when the blood started to pulsate out of a dude's leg. I thought we were going to Minecraft. Chicken jockey. And now that I've emulated crying children, I think we've come to the stopping point of the review. Well, those are my thoughts on Warfare, a movie that's less of a story, more of a character study, I guess, at the end of the day, and just really showcasing how sad this whole state of affairs was. Let me know if you're eager to watch this one or if you've seen it already and you have some thoughts. Please think of subscribing to the channel if you like this video. Like the video, if you like the video. Leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts, and hopefully I catch you next time. All right, take care. Yeah! Thanks again for watching the video. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you checked out patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. That's where fans of my channel go to help support it. There are different tiers with different offerings, exclusives every month. We got multiple movie reviews. There's a vlog monthly. And even if you don't want to plop down $1 a month, you can just sign up for Patreon for free and become a member at no charge. Appreciate your time. Thanks.